Gimme Daddy.
Hello everyone, this is Emmond with Gamey Daddy and I'm here with another video from Tom Clancy's The Division. So, welcome to DZ6, one of my favorite spots for farming. I'm going to show you guys how I extract from this extraction point that's here by the contamination zone. It's close to two landmarks. There are a lot of loot crates here, sealed caches. And if you run around the circle, whatever route you decide that's good for you, you can also get up to over 9 items easily, and you can get it out of here if you can do the things that I'm gonna recommend. So this is my way. I know a lot of people have like different tactics, but I just wanted to share mine. So please go ahead and leave a subscribe. It'll really be encouraging to see people participating in the conversation as well. So leave a comment as well. All right, let's jump into it. So your job is to approach the dark zone extraction point from whatever area you want to, but most essential is that you pull up as much trouble as possible. You see, the beauty about an extraction is the chaos you can cause for any potential threat to your items. So usually what I do is I try to trigger as much aggro as I can. Either when I'm running through this area, there's a patrol group that walks here. What I do is I just run past them sometimes, and I get up now if there are too many of them. Then I try to take them down. But one of the best things you can do is if you have a turret, if you have a grenade, if you have a seeker mine, whatever it is, this is very helpful. This will cause some trouble. It'll stagger them or something, and you can quickly get upstairs. So now they're already there waiting for you to come downstairs. Then trigger the other guys that are on the streets. If they're there, it's always nice. Now they're gonna be throwing grenades at you and they're gonna be upset, but that's fine. Call in your extraction and just wait. Now you have 2 areas covered. If something starts to go down, if you have your pulse, make sure you're spamming that bad boy. Make sure you can, you're checking out what's going on. Now you're able to concentrate on only one entrance or one exit. Now if somebody's coming, this gives you the opportunity to just hightail and get out of there. You have to assume that everyone is a threat in the dark zone. If you're a solo player, man, you don't have your buddies to come res you or pop, revival link or something. Usually people want to get your extraction, and I'm just gonna tell you, if you play it smart, you will get away with anything, any of your loot as much as possible. Now, sometimes things don't work out as well, so this is not 100% trick, but it has worked for me pretty much 99% of the time. I think in patch 1.4 and 5 I have only been jacked once at this extraction, and you saw it in my other video when I was talking about the rogue system and all that. So call in your extraction. Now sometimes you can sneak and put your items on the extraction rope, and the NPCs will not see you. Sometimes you have to throw a grenade, you have to take them down, take some of them down and quickly put your stuff on there. But what I usually do is I use a turret, or I use my seeker mine or something, a grenade, smoke grenade, quite nice, because it usually disorients them, and I can quickly throw my items on there and just run away from there and leave it, run to some corner where you can still stay around your extraction, because I learned the hard way. I left, I was so confident, I had like 30 seconds left, and I ran away, and some people came. That's the 1% of the of my whole escapade, and they came and they stole my extraction. Now even if they were 4, I would have still been able to hold them down with seeker mines or grenades. Just kind of run around, just make sure they're not concentrating on trying to get my extraction. So make sure you leave some NPCs there, because if you take them down, then you're leaving your extraction open with no protection. They're gonna be mad. They're gonna be upset that you put your stuff on there. They want to kill you, but guys, that's not a big deal. Go ahead and use the chaos to your advantage. That's the beauty of running as a solo player. If you're in a group, or if you're in a group of 2, then you don't even need that inconvenience. Go ahead and put your stuff on there. One person watching, maybe one person drops a turret. That's one of the best ways. A flame turret, it's so inconvenient. I mean, I'm telling you, you're trying to cut an extraction and you're on fire, you usually change your mind. Also, if somebody's trying to steal your extraction, make sure that you toss a frag grenade. I've made the mistake many times when someone's trying to steal my extraction. I throw like a smoke grenade or like a shot grenade. It usually doesn't do much. If you throw a frag grenade though, it staggers the whole sequence. Or you can throw on some flame bullets and so many other things that you can use to protect your extraction. So this is one of my methods that I use. It's worked so well from the early days of, level 15 when I first stepped into the dark zone up till now. So I'm glad to share it with you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you guys' comments on all my other videos. I know many people have been using this technique as well, so hats off to those guys, to those solo players that run the dark zone. And if you think the dark zone is so daunting, it really isn't, guys. Fine, yes, you're gonna get ganked and stuff, but you have to go in there to experience the really nice fundamental setup of the rogue. I said the rogue. Yeah. The mob density and the setting and the way patrols work and how much loot you can get from roaming patrols and bosses and all that stuff. Take a friend with you, run a 2-man group, run a 4-man group, farm the heck out of it. That's why it's there. You're going to deal with rogues, and when and if you use these strategies, you're going to be very successful. Thanks once again for watching. I appreciate your time. Leave a like or a dislike, join the conversation, and go ahead and subscribe, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Peace.